Hey guys, welcome back to Over and Darcy. I'm Owen and
I'm Owen from, that over.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the
Today,
Over and Darcy thing.
We're reviewing, or actually, we're upgrading my SHOCKS 24 Gladiator. This is the Gladiator build. Today, we're putting on these Injora red aluminum 43mm double barrel shocks, which are like really satisfying.
They have no oil in them because
they didn't come with oil, and I don't want to put oil in them because I'm going to be running them upside down and without the springs.
Yeah.
And so today I'm going to be showing you how to install these shocks, and if you want to do them upside down or without the springs,
show a little closer.
I'll show you how to do that too. So, let's get into how you actually put together these shocks. Okay, so we're going to show you how to install these shocks. These are all the tools you'll need. I suggest getting a good set of tweezers, thank you.
For the O-rings?
A 0.05mm hex wrench, and your package of shocks. Today, I'm just going to show you how to do one shock, because it works for every single shock. So, let's get into this.
So, if you want to open it, it comes with the springs. I believe it comes with
two different spring rates.
Yeah.
So, like, there's medium and hard. I don't know why you want either of those, because they're still very, very stiff. It also comes with this little bag of hardware, which we're going to need. And it also comes with, if I open this bag, this little Allen key wrench thing. Yeah,
you're probably going to break it.
Yeah, it's not good. I'd suggest investing in new tools. So, the first thing that you want to do is, from your bag of hardware, dig around until you can find a little ball joint thing. These little gold brass things, which are tiny. So you're going to want one of these to start. The next thing you want is an O-ring. Now these are... O-ring. Yeah. Depending on how you want to set them up, you might need two. I'm just going to run them with one, so I'm just going to show you just me putting on one O-ring. Yeah. Although the installation process is the same thing if you want to do two. You just add one more. So that's all I'm going to need for now.
So I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take your little ball joint thing, get close up here, and put the small side through towards the truck, so towards yourself. So there's like a smaller side and there's a bigger side. And so you want the bigger side on the outside. I don't know if you can see that, but the smaller side is facing towards me. Then you're going to take the O-ring and just kind of slip it over that. See?
That's just where like if you want two, you can always put two.
Yeah, if you want to do two, you would put another O-ring on before you slip the ball joint on, just so that it's on that side too. But I'm going to run it with one O-ring because it gives me more flex and the shock can move around more like that. So that's the top of the ball joint done.
I'll do the bottom.
Yeah, let's do the bottom. Owen, do you want to do this one?
Sure.
Alright, so if you were paying attention, you know what to do.
So you just did the top. Yeah, it's pretty much the same process, isn't it?
On the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
So then here's your O-ring. Put the small end through.
That's not the small end, is it? All right.
And then put the O-ring over that.
As a little thingy.
Make sure that goes on.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, you need small hands to work on this. So that's that shock done.
That's where you might need that guy.
If you want to take the O-rings off, you're going to need the tweezers. Let's show you how to take the springs out.
Like we're going to be needing today.
Yeah, I'm going to be running these springless. So, a lot of tutorials that I've watched tell you that you have to unscrew the cap and put your hex wrench in and get a little oily if there's already oil in the shocks. Now, I've discovered...
All that boring
Yeah.
waste of time.
Yeah, I've discovered a much easier and much quicker way of taking the springs out. What you do is just pull the spring back, just like so. Then hold on to the silver rod and just unscrew the red aluminum like that. And then the spring will pop off just like that. And then pull that back out and screw the cap back on. Now you've got a springless shock, which collapses into itself.
Oh, he's going to put this upside down, so it's just going to be kind of like a
It's going to
droop
fall into
setup.
itself, yeah.
So,
I might put stock springs on if I get like longer shocks, so that I have a bit of
even
dampening.
longer shocks.
Dude, I might end up with like 51s on this thing. 43s I think are a good starting point though. So let's install this shock on my truck. So first, take the body off, just like that.
Gotta take the tire off.
Yes. So I'll grab my toolbox. That's something that I forgot.
How many milliamps? Million.
What?
Millimeters is this?
What do you mean?
Or how big's the? Or is it not a hex? Yeah, it is a hex.
That's a nut.
What's the hex size?
It's a 4mm nut.
All right.
So you'll need 4mm nut driver, 4mm box, as it says on here.
This one's from Injora.
So far, holding up pretty well. Owen has his own set of tools now, which is nice.
This guy right here.
From the Racer's Edge.
4
I
millimeters.
should. These are like really nice tools. What is it?
It's 1.57.
So I'm gonna be installing this on
Yeah.
the front right.
I think this packs, by the way, if you want to get this, I think it's going to be much better and
It's
much handier
$60
when you are
and much more expensive.
when you're working on 10 scale cars, because this is like a 10 scale package. That's why it doesn't have 5 millimeters or 4 millimeters. But when you're working on 10 scale stuff, you're probably going to be the best one that you can get.
Yeah.
But the Injora one's nice and simple for mini crawlers.
Yeah. So first what we're gonna do is just take the nut off here and unscrew it. Keep track of your nut because you're gonna need that later, of course.
Make sure you don't.
Confiscated. So the next thing that you're gonna do, hopefully you can see this. I don't know if you can see that any better, but you want to make sure that your steering is pointing to the left if you're doing the front right, so that
Yeah,
you
that's
can.
gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah, so that you can access the bottom ball joint here.
Okay.
So as you can see,
Barely.
this little ball joint mounted on above the axle in there. There's a little hole in there. Now up here, we're gonna take the ball joint screw off the top of the shock and just unscrew that.
So, there is your old screw.
So now what
shock.
we're gonna do is we need to grab more hardware from the little hardware bag.
As you see, the old shock here is pretty tiny.
Yeah, it's pretty
got
small
barely
here
any travel.
compared to this.
compared to this guy, you've got a lot more travel.
May not look like it, but that's a lot of travel. Like, a lot more travel. Not just like height, but travel and flex. You're gonna get so much flex out of these compared to stock.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna grab a screw from this little hardware kit.
By the way, for more travel or softer springs for the stock one, it does come with a clip that's already on there.
Yeah. That's for stiffer spring zone.
Yeah.
So you take a little one of the short screws from the injora kit and just get it up into the shock mount.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got my little screw on there, if you can see that. Now we're just gonna attach that in there, push it through,
That's,
and then
I don't have that size of thing. Alright, so we'll just put them on,
Mr. Sir.
all on, and
We'll fast forward through this so that you don't have to just watch us.
we'll do a quick test outside, I guess.
Yeah, see how
See
they
the
perform.
difference.
Okay, so we installed all the shocks.
As you see, there's...
That's a lot more.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
And that looks like some kind of killer mega truck thing.
So one more thing, one more note before we go outside, is that I frame mounted my shocks instead of going onto the shock towers there. I mounted them onto the frame just to get a little bit more flex out of it.
If you want to check on it now compared to our previous.
So before we made a 2.5.
2.5. That's kind of low, I'm going to tell you.
So that's 2.5. 4.
Oh,
That's 5.
it's still going. I reckon 5.5.
5.5.
That's insane.
That is so much better.
Great improvement. Especially without the shocks, you can just go wherever you want.
Like the course outside, which is where we're going now. So see ya out there.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
we're outside. Oh, hello.
back out on the course. If you want to see the stock performance runs of my truck, go check out the Gladiator review. That's where we run it completely
Previous
stock.
video. Let's go get the
This is with our new 43mm shocks. So, final verdict on Injora's 43mm shocks. What do you think?
I think, depends what you're going for. I think, it's great for like a COD build. It's not very realistic. I like the realism.
So, he likes 20mm shocks.
Well, I would upgrade those, but maybe not. Maybe
You'd
not.
probably just keep the stock
I'd keep
shock.
the springs on these. I'd keep the springs on these. But I like how, you have the choice of keeping it, how you want to mount it, and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, so really,
Uh.
oh my god. How you set up the shocks is really up to you. I like running them springless because I like the droop setup. And I feel like it gives me more flex. And I just like it more. But it's really up to you. I like these shocks a lot. They don't have the most flex on the market. I think these are really good, like, in between 51s and playing, like, 37s. So.
But, one thing, which we are going to do in the next few videos, get some better tires, because these don't really do much, and, like, they don't coat perfectly. But it's going to be much better when you have the new tires.
And wheels.
Yes.
So, see you in that video, or the next
video.
video, or the next video after that. I don't know. It's up to you which video you watch. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, but not your iPad. Don't break your iPad.
Or
Only
your
break the like
device.
button.
Your device.
Yeah. Don't break your device. Only break that like button.
Explode our channel.
Yes.
Yeah. But comment if you like, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah.